Hi guys, this is Ron Luberman, Bionic Group President. We didn't talk for a long time, traveling, stay in Israel for a while. We do business over here. A great country, the holy country. We're doing great. I want to share with you some tip concerning opportunities. So all the mega CEO, government official, prime minister, princesses, and anyone that know activities around the world, to all my group, we're almost 60 groups now under the umbrella of Bionic Group. And the rest of the world, if you win something from my conversation today, you're the winner. So I'm going to talk about opportunities, guys. Well, in opportunities, they're coming every day, every night, 24/7 to any human being in the world. It's up to you to recognize them, and then up to you, if you're talent and you are smart enough and doesn't take it for granted, to make it happen. Now, how you make it happen? It's not what you have, it's who you know. It's not what you say, it's how you said it. Remember that, guys. If you remember all the things, the 5 minutes that I start now, you will go to the level that only a few in the world can go. And I'm going to go to details. So there's 4 characters in the world that go after success, okay? So the first one, it's the beginner. They are planning to have, they will be happy with $10 million, and mostly they are motivated by greed, and they're still not so workaholic. Then in the same part of that individual, once they get the first 10 million, they become more greedy, and they become workaholic, and they're running on 200 miles an hour, and they don't see nothing else that's coming in. They're comfortable, they pay the bills, they drive a nice car, they live in a nice penthouse, and they become very selfish. Why? Because everything else not important, only the money important to them. Most of them divorce, most of them have children that they hardly see, maybe once a week. Most of them doesn't even know what is Bonanza technology, because they're not there yet. I will go to Bonanza later on. Not every human being that starts to go after success is like that. Okay, it depends if you're educated and what you saw in home and what is your character, and But I saw many hedge fund director, CEO, startup of CEO, that the only drive they have, it's not to help, it's to make money to themselves. Well, the second character grow up a little bit. Mostly they are between age of 40 to 50. They now understand money a little bit. They're still running after success, but they're looking for the 100 millions and up. Most of them doesn't really learn what is more important in life. They're still running after the money. They don't care about to help the world, and they don't really care about other people. They will move you in a heart of beep if you're not wear the same cologne that they wear. They're not gonna count you. The third one. Now it starts to be interesting. The third one, it's the one that go for $1 billion. They already know what's important. They still don't know what is Bonanza. Bonanza. They are still going after technologies or solar panel, or some of them go after white teething cream that not everybody need, only people that want to have white teeth and cannot afford to have veneer. So they're going after that. They will come to the billion. It will take them about 20 to 30 years. They will come to the billion. They are the same people on the same, like the first and the second category. The fourth category, I met only 2 or 3 in my life. And I've been around, and you guys know me enough to know that I'm connected to anyone that is somebody in this world, in the business era. and princes and princesses around the world that partner with us. So I met big money, right? These people going after the trillion. Now, how are you gonna get to the trillion? When I say to people trillion, they get scared. They start shaking, especially in Israel. Even if they have some real estate companies and they're winning they're winning that in that area in Israel, and even they have a hedge fund, they think, oh, you are crazy. I mean, a trillion. Well, let me tell you now about Bonanza. Bonanza can get you to the trillion. What is Bonanza Technologies? Not a white cream and not a napkins for babies. And not a simple solar, okay? Bonanza mostly come from the sector of energy. Bonanza, it's a technology that can fit to any industry, that anyone need it. But not just that, Bonanza, very important to have Bonanza when the price, it's like falafel, that everybody can afford it. Now, how you recognize Bonanza? Well, that's called experience. And how you get Bonanza? That's called great name that you have and reputation that companies around the world that know that when you say something, you're gonna go and do that. And if you say you have Bonanza, you have Bonanza. Basically, you keep your word. Now, very few people in this world know between right and wrong in that level, okay? But the one that know and the one that can pitch very shortly and the one that have reputation and the one that keep the words, that what they say, they are the one that can be able to be in a company that have Bonanza like Bionic. Bionic Group has 3 Bonanza, guys. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Not 2, 3 Bonanza, guys. And we are going for the trillion. I mean, many trillions, not just one. Any Bonanza we have can get the trillion and up. That's what the expert evaluated. It doesn't come from me. I mean, we have a proof of independent laboratory test that says that can go to a trillion. Now it's not enough. You need to know what to do with it. That's come who you know and what they think about you. Bionic Group have all the contacts. We can make a Mickey Mouse, a mouse to think that he is an elephant. We can convert anything that we have to any industry that need it in a very fast way that normally companies doesn't go that direction. We have a platform that we create that can make it happen so the world will see on the cloud exactly what we have and how to get it. Now, this fourth character that I was talking about him, most of the time they are so different than others because most of the people running after money, they don't. They sit tied, relax in the beach, and they let money come to them. How they do that? They create a platform that bring all the flies, all the bees to the honey. They don't go for the honey. They have the honey. I hope you understand that, and I hope you remember one thing. There's 8 billion people in the world. Now, who you want to be and with who you want to be, it's up to you. I wish you a great weekend. Love you all. This is Ron Luberman, Bionic Group President.